Hello everybody and welcome back to Expand the Gungeon Fell to Arms. In the previous episode... Ooh, I'm on the wrong save file. In the previous episode... can't remember. I do this so often. I say in the previous episode, then remember I don't actually remember what happened. What did we have happen in the last episode? Because obviously I've played recently on the podcast with Never Named, and we got some cool stuff there, but I can't remember what actually happened in the last episode. But I do know that a few people have mentioned that I haven't really been playing the other custom characters much recently. And yeah, I agree. So let's play Lamey. For once, we're not going to be using this man here, Francis. He is staying as he is. And we're just going to hop into a run and enjoy ourselves, I guess. Just have a nice little fun old time. Lamey's always a blast to play. Hip holster, it has to be one of my favourite sort of items that doesn't do anything major, but the thing that it does do can be major, if you know what I mean. Like, certain guns and stuff, it's really not that good, but it's really, really, really useful with some guns. I mean, even just the Derringer here, it makes the Derringer so much stronger. Getting that one extra shot allows it to 3-mag kill? No, 4-mag kill one of these guys, which is like... It basically just, it gives it 50% more damage, straight up. You're firing 3 bullets instead of 2, so it's actually pretty good. And it really does help out quite a lot. And also, it's another thing about it as well is if we have the right guns for it, it conserves on ammo a good amount. Also, Lamey is just a great character, and I really wish like she had her own like custom items and everything. I don't mean in terms of modding, I just mean like it would be so cool with like her starter. There was actually some in-game custom items for Lamey to use. I would love to see that because sadly, I think the sprites were already in there. They might have been like slightly rebuilt for by the modder who created this custom character, but I think most of them were pulled from the game's files because a lot of them already existed. And I think she did originally have the hip holster in her files, but obviously that was probably a placeholder and she was probably supposed to get her own item. I would love to have seen what Lamey would have become. I know that the Gungeon arcade cabinet that's available for sale for like £2,500 for whoever madman wants to buy that, that actually has a picture of Lamey on the side of it, and I think she's a playable character in that as well. That would be such a cool arcade machine to go to a random arcade and see. I very highly doubt it's going to happen because I don't think they made that many of them, and I don't really think they were made in a way to be like commercially sold for arcades. I think they were just kind of made as sort of a really, really exclusive token item for the rich few that decide to buy it. But it would be really cool. We've got the penguin here. We actually started out with the penguin, I do believe. Oh, that's what we ended up doing on the podcast. We did an all modded items run. I say all modded, it wasn't all modded quite. But basically we did a run where we started with 2 of the items from Special APIs pack that gives modded items a vastly higher chance of spawning. So that was pretty interesting. Oof. Right. Keep going this way. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Being able to see a lot of these modded items, even like ones that transcend different packs, interact with each other and sort of synergize with each other. That's always really fun. Even if it's not like a straight up synergy, seeing the pseudo synergies between items from different packs and even ones from the same pack, it really just makes it feel all the better. It's like, I mean, I think this game is getting to the point now where it has similar quality mods and the amount of depth that they have and stuff to... I would definitely say that. The same amount of depth and stuff that it does in some of the Binding of Isaac mod packs, like the Revelations mod and all that sort of stuff. We'll just open this straight up. The star pew's pretty darn good. I'm very happy to have that. We did only have 1 key, which is a shame. It is a real shame. I would very much like to go to at least the oubliette. I was going to think about going to the jungle, but I was thinking about it, which haven't been to the oubliette in a while, so it'd probably be a good idea to go there. We don't really need to use the whole hip holster thing with this gun just because of how insanely powerful it is. I can't believe the transformation that the Star Pew received. It went from like one of the worst guns in its tier to probably one of the best. It's so unbelievably good for both room clearing and bossing. It's insane. Okay, getting that there was really nice. Sadly, no key, which is big shame. Real big shame. So I guess we're just going to have to open up one of these chests and see how it goes. We got ourselves the Bloodied Key, which, if I'm correct, might let us... No. I was going to say it might let us get somewhere. What does the Bloodied Key do? Allows the user to open chests using hearts. Okay. So... Wait a minute. So if we come over here, if we collect up these here, we go over to our oubliette room, wherever that might be. Here it is. Splash a bit of water in there. Now, I think we should be able to open these locks with hearts. It does say chests, but I believe that will extend to these. It does not. Okay. I was thinking that was going to be a big brain play there. Sadly not. It does. That's a lot of hearts. Oh, damn. I thought it would be one heart. Okay. Okay, well, we're fine. But that was a little more spicy than I was thinking it was going to be honest. A little bit more spicy than I was thinking it was going to be. God damn. Imagine if we'd have died to that. A lot of the items that take away health normally have some caveats and some sort of fail-safes to make sure you can't kill yourself with them. But you never know. You never know. I do like the idea of this item, but 2 hearts is a bit steep. I suppose maybe if it... I suppose it depends on the chest. I really think it'd be kind of interesting to see that maybe work based off chest rarity. I know that would make the coding involved probably a lot more difficult, but having it so that if the chest is of higher rarity, it costs more health, I think that would be a good way of balancing it. Having a black chest cost 3 hearts at a maximum. But a blue chest costing 2 hearts, it's kind of pricey. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much because it was hearts I had spare at the end of the floor. And that's kind of the main use case, I would say. Using those hearts at the end of a floor. That's good. We'll just take this. I was going to kind of save it and do the whole... Go to all the adjacent rooms, but there isn't really any that we can go to, so can't really do that. So we'll just take the ammo. Sticky crossbow, I've been loving it. So this room has been fixed-ish. Basically, these turrets now basically just die to the explosions. And Never Named kind of realised that this room was quite long and ridiculous, so he changed it a bit due to the many complaints. But it's in a better place now. Still a little bit of a runaround game, but it's definitely better than it was. Heyo, we got the beautiful shrine room. YV is going to be where all of our money goes here. Holy Grail, take me home. So maybe not all of our money because I would very much like to get Holy Grail. Hey, we got this room too. I love this room. Adds a bit of lag to the game, honestly, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. It's a shame that the sticky crossbows don't. The actual crossbows themselves do not persist when an enemy dies. You can still blow them up during the death animation, but if you shoot an enemy, get the sticky into them, and then it fully dies and then tries to detonate, it won't detonate anymore. It's a little bit of a shame that. It'd be nice to see them just, like, being able to explode in the bodies, but I suppose then that takes the position of melted rock. Good. We've got that sorted. I'm kind of going to leave chests for now, just to see how our key economy ends up doing and how much health we have and get from the boss. Because we can probably do some cool stuff with saving our keys. Like, we don't spend the keys that we don't need to spend, if you know what I mean. What other shrines did we have available in here, by the way? So we had the blood shrine, which we won't use. We got the D20. We might as well just take this one. The D20 shrine's always a gamble. There's a few things in there that are really bad. There's also a few things in there that are really great. So let's just do it. We got Unsteady and Paid. I think Unsteady is one of the really bad ones. So let me just go and check on that. Let me go and check on that. Enter the Gungeon. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Shrines. I'm pretty sure Unsteady is one of the ones you really don't want. Unsteady increase reload time by 35%. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Considering we got paid, that's pretty decent. But the reload time is gonna hit. We're gonna really feel the pain on that one. So I think we can use sticky crossbow here. But yeah, I think we're gonna feel the pain on the reload there. Let's hope that pretty soon we can get some things that increase our reload. I mean, I think our reload time is... Okay, no, it's not. It's default with this character. I was thinking it was changed with this character, but unfortunately it's not. But yeah, I think we should be okay here. I did unfortunately take damage. I was expecting that, to be honest. I'm actually more bothered about taking damage than the fact that it's technically losing me keys. We'll definitely take ammo for that. We can leave that heart there. Wow, we've got a half heart interval right now. No point picking up a full heart one. We've got a half heart interval. Not really, anyways. So yeah, the paid thing actually helps out massively with YV. That's kind of the main reason I was thinking that'd be so good. Didn't really explain why I was so happy about it. I mean, it's always happy to have money, but that's the sort of big reasoning that I have for that. We're able to put ourselves in a much nicer position to buy Holy Grail and still put a decent amount of money into YV. YV investments are very much worth our weight in gold. Oh god, there's a mimic in here. Wait, no, there isn't. There's a mimic somewhere. Maybe it's up here. Okay, so I'm pretty confused. There's a mimic somewhere. I can feel it. I can feel it. My movement speed has gone really, really slow. But one isn't revealing itself as of yet. So I guess we get the Derringer out and start searching. I mean, we found a secret room, which was... Ah, there it is. I was like... Very accidental, but then... This is where the mimic is, of course. Of course, unfortunately, this is a troll room. I'm pretty sure I made that, so I'm pretty pissed off at myself. Right. So I think we buy Holy Grail to open. First thing we do. And then we just put the rest of our money into YV. I mean, I'd love to go to the rat, but no. Also that's an option. Okay, so we're at like 10 off our next payout, I think. Right. So let's open this up. Boombox. Do I want Boombox is really good. Bloodied Key is also very nice. I'm going to take it. We've got enough active slots for it anyways. Okay, so I think now I go over here. I use Bloodied Key. Take the Betrayer's Shield. I go back over here. I take the heart, and I think I've got some hearts stored away. If not, it's not a huge problem. There you go. Boombox. Let's do it. Right, I don't think I have any hearts stored away. It'd show up in the bottom right there, and it hasn't. So we'll see how much we end up getting from this boss. I know I said I was going to do the Bloodied Key tactic first. I kind of just forgot, to be honest. Let's be honest, I just forgot. But YV here is going to be amazing, getting those pops to popping off. Is going to be great, especially with this gun. I think every pellet will have the chance to YV, which is great. I'm trying to use my my boombox to stun things when need be. Okay, we didn't get any health. We didn't get any health, which is odd. But okay. We do also have the mysterious egg, which we can use for a full heal. So if we really need to spend a lot of keys, then we can. There's no way for us to get any extra money this floor. I'm not liking this song at all. Go Paradox. There you go. There you go. And we'll go down to the next floor. Feeling pretty happy with this run so far. This is feeling good. A good few little modded items here. And I know for a fact that Never Named has just introduced a bunch of new guns that he's been working really hard on to make some really unique and interesting guns that have like good animations and everything. And they are looking very, very nice. I'm very much looking forward to seeing those. I think Sticky Crossbow here with Pop and the amount of it we have is going to be really, really good. Boombox still being OP as ever. OP as ever. I wonder, does Hip Holster get the chance for Pop? Or is it only on trigger press? I would imagine it's only on trigger press. But anything's possible in Gungeon. Yeah, Boombox is just OP as shit. I've never really understood Boombox. I don't get why it stuns. I'm not going to complain. I do like it. I just don't really understand the reference. Or the reasoning, should I say. But Boombox is really the only thing that we need on. But basically, it gives us like a good 2 seconds or so when we enter a room to just get situated and feel out what we need to do, who we need to prioritize, which is great. Super useful to be able to take stock and gather that information first. I think this is Retrash, yeah. Retrash's face right here as I'm talking about him. Wow, I'm not exactly sure why, but a bunch of fire appeared under my feet. And then we got full ammo. We do indeed have one of these challenges over here. This room, I mean, I do love its visual on the map, but it is an absolute nightmare to navigate. So I do feel a bit bad about the fact that I created that room. Right, so this isn't too hard at all. But I think with the whole pop thing we've got going on right now, Boombox is so much better because there's a lot of, I wouldn't say prep really because we can start firing immediately, but we have to kind of set up with this gun particularly when we enter a room. We have to get a little bit of time to get our shots off and start adding those stickies. And it kind of negates the downside of the sticky launcher because we get that second to either kill an enemy fully or just get a few stickies prepped and ready to go. And that's really powerful. I mean, sometimes we're firing so many YV shots that we're actually killing them with the crossbow shots themselves rather than the explosions, which is obviously what we're trying to do. But sometimes you'll just fire a barrage of like 8 YV shots and it'll instantly kill them before we even get a chance to do the explosion. But situations like that right there are why I'm enjoying this, because we just got like 5 or 6 sticky bombs on that guy before he even moved. And some enemies that drop underground or teleport or relocate quickly, that's very important for. I mean, rooms like this, that's where the Boombox is just insanely useful. Oh, we had a tiny nitro there. I thought you had a sticky bomb on you. Apparently not. Another thing as well is we can actually use this this weapon to knock enemies back into another enemy so that when we trigger the explosion, we're getting a little bit more value for our ammo, which is great. Because normally the sticky bomb launcher isn't that ammo efficient. We're kind of putting ourselves in a position where we're forcing it to be more ammo efficient, and that's something that I love. I'm enjoying that a lot. Right, where the hell is our item room? I'm pretty tempted by that. We have a few guns that we're never going to use. I mean, I'm not really going to use the blooper, per se. I don't know why I said per se there. But we're not really going to use the blooper, I don't think. And we're not really going to be using the Derringer from now on. So I think maybe we could get away with scrapping those two for a possible better gun. Okay, that guy especially. Good to get gone. Right. Keep moving down. Sorry, rat. I'm not going to your floor here. So, we have a blue chest. We have a green chest. We don't have any keys right now. Okay. Yeah, let's go and munch. Let's munch. Gonna be okay. And maybe even, do you know what? I'm gonna do Bubble Blaster instead because that'll yield a higher quality weapon. So let's put Bubble Blaster in there too, and see what we end up getting. Should be B tier gun. Nope, but we did get a synergy. And this is with hip holster, I do believe. All out of law. When we reload, it fires more of a barrage rather than one clip. So we do have the money here to buy keys. I reckon we just do so rather than trying to spend our HP. Well, honestly, we don't have much. And here we're getting Glock of the Dead. Interesting. So I'm going to keep Boombox. I'm going to take that over... I think the Bloodied Key is giving us the extra space, you know. I'm getting a little scared how far out of the wall that is right now. Right, let's just drop that and that. Pick that up. So I want that. I want that. Glock of the Dead. Let's find out what this does first. A Glock looted from the body of a Gungeoneer whose dead body still shambles around the Gungeon long after its death. Risen from the grave. Active item. I imagine it resummons some enemies. So this is giving us an extra active slot, I think. So I think we pick that up. And honestly, I think we just eat this now. Yeah. Okay, so Glock of the Dead. I think it just, resummons enemies. We'll give that a try. Get this bad boy out. So we can probably try it on this fight, actually, because if he summons his minions, like he just did... It didn't do anything there, so... Oh, no, wait, okay. So it doesn't do what I thought it did. It does something a little different. It doesn't summon enemies from the dead that we've killed, but it does summon some big spent. So we use it, and it summons a few big spent that basically just run up to him and try and kill him. Okay, I can get down with that. It's not the best, but it is on a recharge timer cooldown, so it's relatively powerful. This is going to alleviate our reload speed problems and also give us some boss damage, which I'm happy about. And honestly, I quite like this. So let's go and get out of the chest as well while we're here. The SAA. Oh, it's Trick Gun. Synergy with Fear the Old Blood. Trick Gun isn't that good, to be honest. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. Let's keep on going down there. Keep on going down. We're seeing some new items here that are very interesting. I think the Glock of the Old Dead, Glock of the Dead or whatever it's called. I believe that's for some bunny item, mainly based on the sprite work. I've noticed that some bunnies sprite work is, I mean, it's very good. It's very good, but it's like slightly higher detail than you see from some of the regular Gungeon items. So they do stand out a little more, but they're like really, really well done. I don't know if some bunny himself does them or if someone he knows does them, but they're really, really, really well done. But yeah, they do stand out a little bit, but that's not a problem. So if we spawn these two here, they'll just run around and attack things for us. Okay, I can get down with that. I'm going to use the Colt 1851 here without taking damage, of course. Okay, this is not the room to get without taking damage on because these enemies are nightmare fuel. Or can be, at least. Good. AMC supply crate. Not really what we want, is it? Not really what we want, sir. Thank you for your efforts, but I will leave that. I will bid that farewell. But yeah, the reload on this is actually really important. We fire a lot of bullets with the reload. We need to actually use that and utilize it so we don't waste ammo. It's basically a free kill, as you just saw there. A free ammo kill. Not that we need ammo right now. I'm just trying to get into good practice. I don't actually need to conserve ammo because of that right there. But it's just good practice. Right, and also it seems that can trigger pop as well. I don't know if that's because it's a unique hip holster shot or what, but it seems that... Whoa. I was like, what the hell's this room? Then I just realised it's one of mine. This is just a really rare room. This is like a slightly harder but very rare room that has a lot of consumables in it. It takes a little longer, and that's kind of one of the main reasons it's got so many consumables in it. But you can get yourself a good few bits of ammo and blanks in here. It's just a shame that it spawned only blanks, though. Normally it spawns a bit of ammo too. I think it only has one wave now, or does it have two? No, it does have two. I thought I changed that. Maybe I didn't actually send Apache the updated version. Or maybe I just didn't change it. Ow. Taking damage left, right, and center here. Don't worry though, we got ammo boot the place. Yeah, this is certainly like, I think it's the longest room that I've ever created. The one that takes the longest. But I think it's worth it because it gives a good reward. Oh yeah. Double chest room is always lovely. Barrel, I'll take that and I'll probably use it. Rocket Man, lovely. Rocket Man we actually got on the podcast recently. That is a item by Mr. Nevernamed, and it just gives us a chance on firing to fire a rocket. As you just saw, it just fired a Void Core rocket there. And it can fire any single rocket. And if you're holding one of the rockets, that whenever it fires that type of rocket, that rocket does double damage. The barrel, as you can see, is amazing with YV. So it just fires an unholy amount of fish. An unholy amount of fish. We've got a Gilded Hydra shot there. No, not Gilded Hydra, sorry. I always call it that, the exotic. I don't know why I get them two mixed up. I think it's just because visually they look similar in their design, but they're not similar really. I couldn't properly, fully explain why on earth I think that, but there you go. So the good thing about this barrel here is that it does indeed stun, which things like this enemy here prevents them from shooting and teleporting. But yeah, the YV shot basically just guarantees that we stun. It's great. I love it. It's great. So we're still in look of our shop and our item room. This room again. Hello. So we found another muncher. Trick gun. You have a synergy, but I just couldn't care less. And we're going to throw you in with the Derringer as well. Doing a lot of munching this little run here, but sometimes you just gotta munch. And we got the Tommy gun, Thompson. I do like it. I do love it. And I'm sure you do want some more of it. Let's have a little look what we got in here. Space Friend will take if we can afford, because I do believe it has a synergy with the Galactic Medal of Valor. This gun with the extra fire rate and YV chance is actually really, really good. I did that on purpose to give myself some ammo, I assure you. Oh my god. And I know for a fact this is one of my rooms. Because it's evil. This is one of my very themed rooms that like fits the floor design. Or at least I hope it does. Okay, so we have that. So it's gonna be a long, long time. Now I've just got Rocket Man in my head. I'm a Rocket Man. It's Kyle. We've seen two of the modders' faces appear. Still not seen the Retromation room that I made. That's still to show up. Okay, we did find a secret room here, surprisingly. Always go in this room, because even though the enemies are hard, you can sometimes get a drop from that room. Right, so I think I'm going to go in here. I'm going to use my key to open that up and get something that I definitely don't want. Nice. Then we're going to hop in here and pick up these hearts that are lying about. There you go. And sadly, it looks like we're not going to get the Space Boy. How much is it again? It's 91? 98. Okay, there's a chance we get it. There's a chance. I don't think it's a high one, though. I think Barrel might actually be... No, I was going to say I think Barrel might actually be really good depending on the boss, but... I fucked up. Yep. I I was waiting for that to happen. I fucked up real bad there. As soon as I mess up the attack cancel at the start that you can do on these guys, it's what I do every single time I fight them. So it completely throws off how I fight them, and I end up getting hit, like, pretty much all the time. I'm just not ready. I should have, in fact, just let them do their attack, because it would have been a good amount of time to kill them with the weaponry we've got right now. So it's kind of a mistake on my part there. Of course, we didn't get anywhere near enough money, like, because we got hit. The series cannon, though, I'm on board with that bad boy. I think we can make some hilarity happen with this bad boy. Mainly because of hip holster, but also because we effectively have infinite ammo. So it's probably going to be pretty good. Pretty good. So let's hop in here and just cannonball. Oh, yes, I forgot about the YV chance too. That makes it even better. I'm sorry. The pain trains are coming. We've got this, like, line of them perfectly synced up to where they'll never stop bouncing. It's great. Oh, Serious Cannon is genuinely so good. It's such a hard weapon to use, though, because of its low ammo and, like, it kind of fits into a weird section of being better at room killing than it is at boss killing, but yet you don't really want to use it for room killing because it's got such low ammo. It's in a very weird spot, but I'll accept it. Oh, hello. God damn, the game hates me. If I was trying to speedrun, it would never happen. But now it's like, hey, you're not trying to speedrun, how about? How about, guys? We give him the boss immediately without trying. My raccoon boy. He also gave me a 50 casing as well, which is awesome. Because the shop here is normally a little bit pricey. But this is what I mean, look. It just pretty much wiped the entire room. Hello, small room. And of course, we also have the chance, as you just saw, to fire off a missile with this too. Which seems to be happening pretty regularly, to be fair. I think it works the same way that a lot of items in Gungeon do, where the lower your magazine size, the higher it has a chance of happening. That would make the most sense to me for why we're getting so many rockets here. I love the fact that it's like, oh damn it, it's like the first cannonball didn't kill him. It's like, but wait, there's more. Wait, there's a guy down here. Do you want to, like, go away? Really? You ain't going to be dead from that? Are you kidding me? Oh, the sentient bullets. They hurt my very soul. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, but that did. Wow. Demolition, baby. You have been destroyed. Health is not great right now, I'll admit. Really? Come on, there you go. Wow, that's a lot of cannonballs. Do you want to ride right into those? Nope, you don't. They're on a warpath. Brrr. This has put us in a very unsafe spot. Thank God that rocket destroyed some of those bullets there. Otherwise, we'd have been quite trapped. Have we beat this room? No, we have not. Well, this room's a nightmare. Oh my God. That room's horrible. Thanks for the ammo, son. And you may think, but tell, that was health. No, no, no. No, 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 sweet child. That in this business is ammo. Homing bullets sounds hilarious, so let's take it. I should have probably taken the Predator then stole homing. Hello there. Hard reload bullets. That's an increased reload time. Wait a minute. I think I've got the thing up right now. Let me go check. Never named. Let's make sure. Hard reload bullets. I can't. I know what it does, but I can't remember the exact statistics. So I want to get those exact statistics here. Hard reload bullets. Increases damage by 20%, but it increases your reload time by 50. So it would make our reload a lot slower, which isn't great for us, to be honest, with an extra 20% damage. So we're not going to take that. Hey, look, it's the coding. Ha ha ha. Wow, okay, with herming, this is hilarious. I'm loving this with herming right now. Oh, I tried to get him. Right, we need ammo, so hit me. This is actually just so good. So good with herming. I didn't think about how unbelievably good this would be, but it is just beautiful. It really is. It's just beautiful. Now, as you guys probably know already, with herming bullets, not all bullets gain the herming ability, but when they do, oh boy do they slap. Thank God we got it on this room. Synergy chest, no, why have you done this to me, never named, you bastard? No! Never named. God damn that room. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this room? I didn't see this room last time. We got a black chest for some reason. I'd very much like this black chest, but I'm also very scared for the amount of HP I have. So let's take this, and not that. Sad times. Okay, for 2 whole hearts. For all the marbles. We could have a black chest. I'm pretty sure it's worth it. That was kind of worth it, I guess. Definitely there's better out there. The sling's pretty fucking good. Right. So we've got limited hits left. So let's use this thing for now, because it's just easy damage. It's going to burn out of ammo very quickly. It's going to burn out of ammo. But it should get him to at least, like, 30% HP, which leaves only 5% left before we have to get to the heart. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. It's nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay, good. We got through that. Yeah, the problem with us spending all that HP, really, more than anything, was that we've left ourselves in a situation now where we kind of don't really have enough HP to be hurting ourselves for ammo, which was a really fun way of us being able to use the serious cannon in a not-so-serious way. And I was really enjoying that, so I'm a little upset that that it was Disintegrate. I was really hoping it'd be like a pretty decent passive item rather than a gun. I mean, our weaponry was already kind of sitting pretty. And the good thing about having Holy Grail as well is it means once you find the weapons you're comfortable with, you quite literally don't need any more. Like, the main reason Gungeon... Like, the main reason you hold so many guns is because you have a limited ammo pool. So once you get one gun with infinite ammo, or you get something that enables infinite ammo, like Holy Grail, you really don't need the other guns at all. So getting that heart there is big. Very big. I'm very happy about that. So let's carry on. Of course, what I probably should have done is just carried the weird egg with me. It would have enabled a lot of self-hitting for ammo, but also given us enough safety to play like that without feeling like we were going to die. But at the same time, I had to take a new item, and to be honest, the item isn't that good. But I'm happy with it. And as I've said plenty of times before, I'm not saying it's bad in design. I'm just saying it's bad in terms of it's not a great item in terms of power, but that's a good thing. You shouldn't always be making items that are really powerful. For a mod pack to actually function and be enjoyable to play with, it should have just as many bad items as it has good, but they should all be interesting. Like, the worst thing is when people are like, well, someone says like, oh yeah, you'd need bad items as well to like balance this pack out, and they just make items where it's like, hey, a 20% accuracy down. It's like, well, it needs to be interesting still. It's like, my perfect example of it is always something like soy milk from Binding of Isaac. Soy milk is one of those items where 90% of the time it's fucking garbage. 90% of the time you do not want to use it. It's pretty damn bad. It's just not something you want to be messing around with. But that 10% of the time, you have a run that is just absolutely godly for it. Okay, we don't want to be using this gun. Probably just something with a lot of spray. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Yeah, so the soy milk's like a perfect example of a good bad item in my opinion. Oh, this room is still like my most triggering room. It just shouldn't have these gunslingers in it. If it didn't have the gunslingers, it'd be way more enjoyable. Good, we don't have to go through that room. Nice. Don't yeet the gun. So sadly we've... Actually, okay, I was going to say sadly we haven't got any health yet, which means we can't mess around with the series cannon anymore. But we just got some, so we can now. In fact, I'm not going to use the series cannon on this room just because of how enclosed it is. I don't want to waste the series cannon on rooms where it's not free to bounce around. Also, this room's a nightmare too. The Grim Reaper makes this room such a bag of shit to play. Mainly because he can absorb bullets, and situations like this happen where you can't get the bullets past him in order to kill the enemies. I am very proud that I've not been hit yet. That does not mean I know how I haven't been hit yet. Just means I'm proud. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Shoot blindly into the sky and see if things die. This one ain't my style, boys. It ain't my style. Get him. Oh, damn it. I was like, get him, and then just realized what I'd done. Give me the YV procs, come on. I always find it funny that that totem pole just blows that guy up. Oh, we got some mimics coming in. We got some mimics coming in, guys. Well, this room's a treat. That's going to be exploding into next year. Actually, go this way. That's going to be a loop. Obviously. Almost out of ammo on this bad boy again, sadly. Okay, I got hit there. I mean, it gave me ammo, so I'm not too sad about the fact that I got hit. I'm a little sad about how, because I don't know how. I didn't see anything near me. I didn't see the bullet. I'm not really sure what happened. I do declare, this room has too many waves. I do declare. I do declare this Revenant is stuck in the wall. There's more? Okay. That's sensible. Thank God you rolled a 1. There's more? Dude, what the fuck? How many waves? This is 5 waves? Calm yourself, boy. Give a man some time to breathe. Okay, everything's at full ammo now anyways. Wow. There was just no chance, was there? Wait, what? This room isn't meant to generate like this, I'm gonna say. Okay, homing bullets made that possible. I still got hit there. Is this the same manual room? I can't remember. No, it's not. Oh, it is. It is. Wow. The cannonballs get the job done. So our health is a little lower than I was hoping at this point. I think this is the boss, though. No, it's not. This is just the second part of the loop. Still got a good few rooms to go yet. Some of the damn rooms feel so long, I don't know when time starts. I don't think you guys can take these. Yeah, you can't. Good. Because that would be retarded if you could. Books. Glorious books. How are you still alive, dude? Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful, and the cannonball just homes in and gets everything at once. I always forget how weak the sling is against regular enemies. It's actually insane how weak it is. Okay, there's 3 of these guys. Good, good, good. We could die here. We could genuinely die. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen, but we could. That room was pretty brutal. Do not have a lot of health. Really depends on just how the boss goes. Rooms, if they're normal and not the modded ones, are actually pretty simple for us to get through. It's the modded ones we're really having trouble with. Have no idea if there's anything below me. There isn't. Good. Nope, there is. Okay, nope, it's dead. Should be the boss now. Yep, here we go. Okay, so I think the sling and this bad boy are probably our best bet here. Like, sling is always god tier with hip holster, but it's even more god tier when you have the chance to throw out missiles And then on top of that, you have the chance to throw out extra slingshots. Good, good, good. Okay. And it should be a similar story for the next phase as well. We have 4 blanks, so I think for the next phase, if we just pretty much blank every bad attack that comes our way, we should be fine. It really depends on his attack patterns. This phase is sort of the most RNG part of the fight, because he can do some of his really horrible attacks. At least we can kind of abuse this fight a bit to fire down at the wall. Oh, okay, that was bad. In fact, okay, I'm trying to hit the wall to get some niche extra damage, but it's really not working out. Okay, I did that 2 different ways there. The harder way and then the normal way. I find the normal way to be a bit harder, though. It sounds really stupid, that, but I always do it the wrong way. Oh, you big old bitch. There we go. That's the hit we need. Oh, okay. I had to blank that. He got the glitched boomerang. For those of you that don't know, he has an attack where he throws a boomerang out, but for some reason, rarely it bugs out and it throws it, but also curves it as it throws it, and it comes out at a really unpredictable and hard to dodge angle. But there you go. We beat him. That was actually kind of a close run, but it was a fun one nonetheless. We had some really cool, interesting modded items along with just some really cool, interesting normal items. It was actually a pretty even match between the two and a nice pairing. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. As always, it's been fun. It's been good. I've enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Goddamn, 51-minute run. Did like him playing Lamey there. It's enjoyable to play some new characters. Well, I say new. Some characters we haven't played in a little while here. And I'll kind of continue to play some of the modded characters as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.